Mindset determines destiny. Have you ever told yourself things like, I'm just not good at math, or I'm terrible at public speaking, or even, I don't have what it takes to be a leader? If you've ever thought that way, you're definitely not alone. I used to think like that too. I gave up on so many things just because I believed that's not for me, or maybe I wasn't born to do those things. I almost accepted that I was just not good enough until I came across a powerful quote. No one is born great, they just didn't quit as early as you. That changed everything for me. From that moment, I started digging deeper into mindset, and one book that completely shifted how I think is mindset by Carol Dweck. In today's video, I'm going to share how this book transformed the way I see failure, effort, and growth, and why understanding this mindset is way more important than just learning new skills or making life plans. Carol S. Dweck, a psychology professor at Stanford University, has spent over 30 years researching how people think, what motivates them, and what leads to success in life. In her famous book, Mindset, she reveals that success or failure doesn't just depend on natural talent or intelligence. It mostly depends on how we think, what she calls our mindset. Dweck describes two main types of mindset, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. The fixed mindset is the belief that talent and intelligence are set traits you're either born with them or you're not. People with this mindset tend to avoid challenges because they fear being judged or failing. To them, failure is proof that they're not good enough or not smart enough. On the other hand, the growth mindset is the belief that any skill or intelligence can be developed over time through effort and effective learning. People with a growth mindset see failure not as an end, but as a crucial stepping stone to learning and improving every day. Dweck insightfully says, becoming is better than being, meaning that the journey of continually becoming a better version of yourself is far more important than staying stuck in one state or achievement. Understanding this difference is the key to changing your life, opening up new opportunities, and breaking through your own limits. Let's look at a very practical example to understand the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A young person once told me, I'm just not good at math, so I'm not even going to try anymore. They gave up after facing a few difficulties. That's the fixed mindset, when you believe your abilities can't change, so failure or challenges become signs that you're just not good enough. On the other hand, another person said, I'm not good at math yet, but if I keep practicing it every day, I'll get better. They kept trying, accepted mistakes along the way, and after just a few months, they felt much more confident. That's the growth mindset, when you see challenges as opportunities to learn and improve yourself. To sum up the differences, here's a quick comparison. With a fixed mindset, failure is proof you lack ability. With a growth mindset, failure is a lesson to help you move forward. When it comes to effort fixed mindset, folks think if you're not naturally good at something, trying hard won't help. But those with a growth mindset know that effort is the key to growth. When receiving feedback, fixed mindset people see it as judgment. Growth mindset people see it as a chance to improve. And finally, the success of others feels like a threat to someone with a fixed mindset, but it's a source of inspiration for those with a growth mindset. As Carol Dweck said, in a fixed mindset, challenges are avoided. In a growth mindset, challenges are embraced. That is something we should learn. To apply a growth mindset in your daily life, there are a few simple but powerful changes you can start making right now. First, change the way you talk to yourself. Instead of saying, I can't do this, try saying, I can't do this yet. This small shift opens the door to growth rather than shutting down your potential. Second, change how you give praise to others and yourself. Don't just praise people for being smart or talented. Instead, focus on praising their effort, hard work, and persistence, because these are the real keys to long-term progress. Carol Dweck once said, the view you adopt for yourself profoundly affects the way you lead your life. This means how you see yourself deeply shapes the life you live. Third, learn for the purpose of growth, not to prove how smart you are. With a growth mindset, you won't feel pressured to be perfect. Instead, you'll welcome challenges and mistakes as the natural parts of the learning process. Finally, surround yourself with positive energy. Follow inspiring people. Join communities that share a growth mindset so you can stay motivated and encouraged along the way. You don't have to be a genius to succeed. What matters most is believing that you can get better as long as you truly commit to learning and practicing every day. That's the spirit of a growth mindset, a way of thinking that has transformed the lives of millions around the world, and it can change yours too. Remember, mindset is far more important than innate talent, and change doesn't have to be huge or immediate. You can start with the smallest steps, like changing how you talk to yourself every single day. To finish, I want to leave you with a powerful quote. No matter what your ability is, effort is what ignites that ability and turns it into accomplishment. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep growing our mindsets together every day.